Oh boy, oh god, here we are.
It's crime time.
Crime time. I like that. Press any button. You got it.
Go to settings, actually. Oh shit, there's 2-player versus minigames.
Oh damn.
Subtitles are on, that's all I was checking. Alright, go back.
Okay.
New game.
So I don't know.
Normal's fine.
I don't know anything about this series other than what you've been gushing at me about.
There's a series, system data found a dragon god amulet, and you clicked through it before I could see it.
Doesn't matter.
I think it gave us some bonus item for having Yakuza 0 on my hard drive.
So where does this stand in the series? Is this the remake of 1?
Yes, this is the remake of the original game from the PS2. So it's like 18, 20 hours long. It's still a PS2 game, so it's a little stiff in some places. Mm-hmm. But it uses the engine from Yakuza 0, which is the prequel title. So you can play this with no prior knowledge.
Okay.
I think
since this is the very beginning.
This is technically the first game in the
technically
series.
the beginning where we would have been started
Yeah.
like 15 years ago when we actually would have played this.
Correct. I believe there's some additional cutscenes that they made to tie in to some of the new information from the prequel, which are actually brandy new.
I see. Why was he squinting up into the rain? Sometimes you just gotta feel the rain on your eyeballs.
He's just gonna drown like a Dota bird. So also the first game, and I think Yakuza 2 also, the US releases were fully voiced in English.
Weird.
Like, I'll tell you who it is when he shows up, but Mark Hamill actually voiced one of the characters in this.
What?
And then so they did it for 1, I'm pretty sure they did it for 2, and then they're like, holy shit, only like 5 people buy this game in English-speaking countries.
We can't keep affording Mark Hamill level people.
They like, we're paying for voice actors to put it in regions that it did not sell in. So nowadays they just don't.
Just keep it in Japanese, and now sales are soaring internationally.
Not really, just costs them, it's less of a hit when they do it. So the plot of the first game, I think this jumps around a bit. So basically, your brother kills the leader of the Yakuza clan, basically.
Yep.
And Kiryu takes the fall for him, comes back 10 years later, and walks into the conspiracy where 10 billion yen is missing.
Ah. Which, I mean, really isn't as much money as it sounds.
I mean,
in American dollar
you divide by 100 and it's still like...
I mean, 100 million is still
a lot.
Nothing to sneeze at, I guess. But I mean, billion sounds so impressive. And then you're like...
Yeah, Japan works in big numbers. I hear money's big in Japan.
No, it's extra small. No, yen is tiny.
No, shut up. There's your protagonist. Who is in and out of the Yakuza about as often as you change your pants.
Wow.
I quit. I'm out. I'm fired. They're trying to kill me. I'm back in. I believe this is how you learn to fight.
Go to Peace Finance. Whoa. He doesn't like stopping moving when you stop.
Yeah, he shimmies a little bit, but not much. So in scripted parts like this, you can't really go anywhere except... Because you can see the big no symbols on the map, so you're kind of just supposed to follow them. I think you can hold R2 to just automatically...
Oh, neat. I like that. Automatically follow the NPC.
For the scripted story part. I forget how heavy the first game is with it, but as
that is a hell of a lot of signs. What the fuck is going on there?
Man, dude. As you're like going from story mission to story mission, you'll kind of like bumble into side quests.
I see.
So, but there's a lot in there, so I recommend doing the ones that you bumble into.
Okay.
Because some of them are pretty
out of the way,
humorous too. And then I wouldn't go actively seeking them though. But
oh, okay. That's fair.
Once you're in the game proper, I can explain what the rest of the shit on the minimap is, too. Because you'll find buildings of various colors. I think you just approach the door. Or talk to him or something. Yeah.
So, am I gonna get to play elevator action now as I go upstairs?
No, not yet. Soon. So yeah, I believe at this point, Kiryu is just a lieutenant in the family.
Oh, I see.
いやまさか桐生さんが直々に
要件は昨日うちの若いのが伝えたはずだ
明日まで待ってください
There's also a live-action movie adaptation of the first game.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we know how it is?
I'm pretty sure it's eh?
すみません
So,
But some of the portrayals of a couple characters are like super good, so it
balances
kind
out.
of balances out.
I see.
殺すんですか
何
堂島組っていや回収や殺しばかりやってるところじゃないですか金払えないやつは見せしめにされるみんなそう言いますよ
あのなそんなの金払わねえ奴らがあることないこと言ってるだけ
Oh man, do I get to beat up a cowardly
This is
businessman?
probably how you learn to fight people. Yeah.
Cool. This is a pretty good lead into combat.
So yeah, square is just like your attack button.
Yep.
Triangle basically does a finisher. I think it'll explain it, but yeah, basically triangle will do a finisher based on how many times you've pressed square.
Yep.
Some of which have, the finishing blows. Some of them do have, different properties, so they kind of vary a bit. So, kind of try them, yeah. Like that one stuns him a bit, and you can do more stuff. So yeah, when you have someone grabbed, you can press square to keep punching them. Triangle will, kick them away, and then circle will throw them in the direction that you press. And you can pick people up off the ground and stuff too.
Oh. Come on. I want to pick up
Circle.
the chair. That's great.
Now get him.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, running in triangle, he does a big ass drop kick. That move's kind of like a guard break. I wouldn't really press it much.
I see.
But yeah, when you're holding a weapon, square will just keep doing attacks with it. Circle will throw it. And then triangle will do a heavy attack with it. And then weapons have durability. You'll see
I see.
one, so that's how many times you can hit something with it.
Ah. Noted.
すみません
You did it. You beat up all those guys. While your buddy was just sitting in the corner.
約束の額だ悪く思うな
But yeah, they get you into that stuff pretty well, because in the first game, it's about all you knew about it. I am Yakuza Crime Man.
これでついに桐生組の立ち上げですね風間のおやつさんも言ってました兄貴になら安心して組任せられるって
まだ決まったわけじゃないあんまりはしゃぐなよ
はいそういえばこの後セレナで錦のおじきと会うんですよね今日は裏口からしか入れないみたいですよ天下一通りの小道入って奥の階段2階です
分かってる
俺しばらく札の連中が来ないようにここで見張っておきます半分の1億円は後で依頼先に俺が届けておきます安心してください
ああ、頼んだぞ。
Interesting.
So yeah, as you just do stuff, you'll accumulate these points, and you can turn them in for permanent upgrades of various sorts. So yeah,
Through the pink dot.
Yeah, the big bleep bloop pulsing pink thing are where you want to go. And then you have to go down that alleyway to the right of the building.
Yep. But now a cutscene.
おう、何やってん俺。おうおう、お前どこの組のもんや。
すまん。
すまんで済むか、ボケ。
Oh man, I get to teach this guy a lesson too.
Probably teach lots of guys lessons.
Oh, one. Okay.
No, the tutorial does not proceed until you do what it wants you to.
I know. I just wanted to.
Blocking actually pretty good in this game. Most people who are like, I can't beat this boss. It's like, oh, I wasn't blocking. Oh yeah, square is like your dodge. Not square. Yeah, you know. I believe you're a little bit invincible when you do that too. Yeah, so as you fight, the other gauge, the heat gauge, will build up, which is how you do your big crazy finishers.
Ah, I see.
And you'll see a prompt to press triangle to perform them when certain conditions are met, and those are your heat actions.
I see.
So like grab him and then like press triangle. Yeah, like see how like, the little fire triangles open except throw. So this one's one that happens near walls, for example. Try like a weapon. Yeah, like pick up that big stick. And then just approach him and press triangle. Yeah.
Cool.
Normally these actually consume the meter. This is just showing you how to do it.
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, so when fighting dudes one-on-one, if you hold R1, it does like a lock-on.
Oh, I see.
Which is good for bosses and like single dudes. Kind of useless against like 5 dudes like the loan shark guys.
Right.
何もんや、お前。
見とったで。
キリュウちゃん。兄貴、キリュウって
そうや。堂島の竜。
キリュウカズマちゃんや。
お久しぶりです。真島の兄さん。
That's the guy that Mark Hamill voiced in the English dub.
Oh god.
Who is basically Kiryu's perpetual best frenemy.
お前組立ち上げるって話やないかい。そうや。そこの店やったな。お前の馴染みがいるっちゅうのは。えらいええ女らしいの。みんな言うとるで。一度あんな女こましてみたいってね。
And he just does the Joker voice. Like 100% just the Joker voice.
Oh.
すいません。まさかキリュウさんと。
いや、いいんだ。
甘いな、キリュウちゃん。甘々や。
けじめはしっかりつけんと。まだまだ行くで。
Now look at what you made me do. My umbrella's ruined.
何よ、その辺だ。
お前のためにやっとんのやろが。
もう十分ですから。
ほう。ま、ええわ。
Back has such a tiny face.
Yes, he does.
They both have, his goons have two. They both have tiny faces.
Oh yeah, so this remake has, I mentioned it to you, Majima Everywhere mode.
Yes.
Where he will just appear randomly in very strange places, and then you'll have to fight him. Sometimes he will be in a trash can. Sometimes you will call a taxi, and he will be the taxi driver, and then you must fight.
Oh my god.
That is a new feature added to this version.
踊れは俺に喧嘩売っとんのか。やろいつやっとるか。いいえ。兄さんとここで喧嘩をする理由はありません。
Yeah, easy places to use heat actions. If you grab someone near a wall, you always get the wall one.
Yep.
If they're knocked down, there's pretty much always just a walk up and press triangle to do it. most other fancy ones either need a weapon or you have to unlock them in some way.
I see.
なんやと
And while grabbing someone, if you just grab them in the middle of nowhere, there's usually just grab and then triangle to do another one.
Man, the texturing on his face is rough. He's like a fucking golf ball.
Oh, it's like super almost creepy how like
you can see
everyone's pores.
Yeah, but they're so big compared to normal people's pores. They just look like they're wearing a lot of stage makeup.
その強がりどこまで続くかの
The one thing that's kind of funny about the series, if you actually played like the PS2 games, as they went on from the PS2 to the PS3, PS4, and whatever, all the other characters got more like good looking as consoles got better.
Yeah.
And then Kiryu still just looked like a PS2 character, but up-resed. You could like really tell that he was a PS2 era protagonist because like he still looks the same.
I mean, he just looks like a much better dressed Jin from Tekken.
Kinda.
Or like modern Mitsurugi.
わかったわほなお前のその覚悟見届けさせてもらうで四六時中ずーっとね何でももし筋が通っとったら俺との喧嘩買うてくれるかその時になってみないとよっしゃほらどないしてお前をマジにしたるか早速作戦会議せな行くでお前らへえほなまたなキリュウちゃん楽しみ
I feel so bad for the guy on the ground who's just had the shit kicked out of him
He's
twice.
watching all this shit.
I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Oh, it was his boss.
He's fine.
もう大丈夫なのか
はいいつも真島の兄貴に鍛えられてますから
Alright. Not there.
I think you can go up the stairs. Yeah, that's the back door into the bar that they have used as like a hangout.
相変わらず静かだな
あなたたちがいちゃ怖くて飲めないでしょ普通のお客さんだから今日は貸し切り
レイナユミは
今買い出しに行ってるのどうせまた腹減ったとか言い出すんでしょ
違いねどうなんだ桐生組の立ち上げは
まだ決まったわけじゃない組長が決めることだ
組長も嫌とは言えねえよ風間の親父がもうその気なんだ堂島組はあの人で持ってるようなもんだからなそこ行くと堂島組長は昔の自慢とメンツの話しかできやしねえ
控えろ錦
またおめえに先越されちまったか
なあ錦お前妹はどうなんだ
来月もう一度手術だ
I'm also not sure if they added any new side quests or anything. I don't actually know what else is new in this version.
Oh man. The gangster with a heart of gold who's trying to be a gangster to save his sister by paying her hospital bills. Ain't that sweet?
ちょっともう酔ってるの私も入れなさい
どうぞご遠慮なく
ご ごめんね。気持ちだけもらっておく。
あら、こりゃユミちゃんに振られちゃったかな。
I think this is a new scene. Yeah, the fact that Japan always gets these games like a year and a half before we do means they play like the one that we get on the PS4, like Yakuza 0. They already had that on the PS3, like the previous generation.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, like they dragged their feet and then eventually they just farted out for us. And it's like, all right, now you get it. Are you dying over there?
A little bit. I ate too much.
例のしのぎうまくいきそうか。
え？ああ、裏カジノか。
Oh, and guns do exist as a weapon in this game, but they're extremely rare. Even a pistol is essentially like a power weapon in the series.
Oh, I see.
ここでドーンと稼げば間違いなしだ。堂島組内桐生組。
So yeah, the whole plot of the prequel is that he was like a babby in the Yakuza.
Yep.
And just a collection goes wrong and he gets framed for killing the guy that he collected from. And so there's this big like Yakuza power struggle over this little plot of nothing land that is where a building called the Millennium Tower gets built on, which is like giant Yakuza multi-office mega fortress. So in the prequel that building didn't exist yet, and by now it does.
I see.
極道であるからにはやっぱり自分の組を持ってこそだろう。違うか？
そうだな。
And the city that you get to play in is the same city they use in every game, and it always has the same layout.
Neat.
With the occasional new building here and there. Although some of the games you go to different places. Like in 3 you also can go to Okinawa, a little bit of it. And then in the prequel has... I forget the name of the other district, but there's another place you can go to.
I see.
But otherwise, every single game is based out of this one same city.
Cool. Been having such a difficult time putting in all my hours busting kneecaps and filling people's cement shoes.
Was that a thing they actually did? Or is that a movie thing?
I can't say I know. I'd like to think that's a pretty effective way of weighing. I don't think
it seems.
I don't think they actually. I don't think they actually stuck their feet in cement and waited for it to cure long enough to just plunk them in the ocean. I think they just tied a cinder block
like,
to them with a chain.
My
dropped
favorite,
them in the river.
My favorite interpretation of that is that one Hearthstone card. I don't know if you've seen it. It's from a couple expansions ago, Sleep with the Fishes. And the artwork's a Murloc with cement shoes underwater, and he's just shrugging his shoulders.
That's funny.
That was pretty good.
Tough day at the gangster mines. Mining cement shoes.
Man, Kiryu's the nicest gangster ever. He will rescue your cat and donate a kidney for you before he will kill you.
So it's not really donating the kidney. It's more that it's just on loan until he kills you. Probably takes it back.
I don't think he kills... He very rarely kills people except for like... It's almost like how Batman never quote-unquote kills people.
But they might.
But like the car you were chasing him in just exploded, so like you probably died.
It's heavily implied in some places. Dying off screen.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, this is an entire like added cutscene about him getting what I presume to be a wedding ring for his waifu.
Ah.
And there's a lot of when you get to finally just go nuts in the city, the way the mini maps are, the buildings that are highlighted in blue are like safe houses, dark orange are food places, which is the only way to heal health. You have to go and like buy food
Spend
and eat
money
it.
and wow.
Light yellow buildings are stores, so like department stores, drugstores, stuff like
Right.
that. And then purple buildings are like entertainment places. So that's where you can just fuck off and do nothing. Like, oh, I want to stop playing the story and go play Mahjong. Well, there you go.
That's kind of awesome. Out of my way, punk. Well, yeah, I'll just...
Yeah, you can go to the end of the street and go that way. Yeah, if you stop even for a split second on the sprint, you can just go on the sidewalk the other way.
Oh,
You can't go literally into the street, but you can go down here, basically.
I see.
But yeah, if you stop even for a second, he catches his breath again and he won't get pooped. Well, you can still walk. You just have to let go of X.
Right.
But some of the things you can spend those completion points are just like extra sprinting and stuff like that, so you can sprint forever, which is kind of convenient.
I see.
Look at this crime drama.
なんか女物の指輪でフランス製のやつが人気だ。
フランス。
フランス。
それならこちらでございます。
Speaking of rings,
これが
my wife picked up a Wall Street Journal.
My condolences.
Like it was free.
Oh, okay.
She didn't actually buy it, but it's like filled with all of these ads for things that are so expensive nobody
reading those magazines is like
ever going to afford them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. You know what, ad? You got me. I'll buy that. Like that's not a real thing.
Like there was this one jewelry company that was having a full 2-page spread ad in the Wall Street Journal for various necklaces and rings and bracelets that just look like a nail.
That's
bent into a circle.
You did it. You got the engraved platinum ring.
Hey, what's so interesting up there, buddy?
Don't judge him for his tastes. Maybe he likes that weird handbag.
But anyway, so we were looking. The most expensive, like the average of the rings was like $3,000 for just this simple like ring. There were some items on the website, because we just checked it out for ha-has, that you could not even find a price for. Like you had to specifically call them and ask them what the price is.
That's
the most
strange.
expensive thing there was like $88,000.
Really expensive. Jewelry's stupid.
Jewelry is stupid.
That man bumped into you, and he was called Suspicious Man. Ah, shit.
What? No!
Kill that man.
Oh, I wanna. Gotta find that punk.
I think he went the other way. Yeah, like just let go of sprinting every now and then, and he won't.
Oh, okay.
And he won't stop again. Yeah, like even for a second, and he'll stop doing that. Talk to that clown man.
Oh, it's Bob. Okay.
So this is the dude that you can trade in your completion points to. Actually, go pick up items. See if he can get anything.
Fun pack.
I like fun.
Ooh. This is what you're after?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Toughness Emperor.
So yeah, once you beat the game and you're in New Game Plus, you can fiddle with outfits. So some of those were outfit pieces.
Oh, I see.
So go back to Bob again and hit exchange CP, and you can see the just so you can see what it looks like.
Gotta go fast.
So yeah, there's 2 categories. Adventure is like stuff to make being in the city easier, and then battle are like combat things. Some of which just give you weapons, some of which are, well, in 0 there were a little more stuff, but most of these are like
Influx
armor
of
and
rich
stuff.
rich kids.
Yeah, so that's what that looks like.